it's ironic that most people that you talk to about the carnivore diet or the lion diet will assume that you're constantly constipated, when the reality of it is the complete opposite. Most of the time, especially early on, you're trying to stop yourself from going to the toilet, not trying to go to the toilet. I suffered quite badly early on with diarrhea from the lion diet. And I remember this one day very, very clearly. I'll never forget it because I hadn't been on the diet long. Probably it was the first week or so. And I went for a walk because I used to do a lot of walking early on. Like before I started the diet, I used to walk every day, get loads of exercise. And it was only as I got on, I just done less and less because I didn't want these other things factoring in that might be affecting my recovery. But then also what I'm about to tell you. So I went for a walk and I was up this hill and I got up there. And then this is the difference, I think. Normally, if you're unwell and you get diarrhea, it will hit you, but it will be like, you'll feel it. Your stomach will rumble a bit and you'll be like, oh, stomach hurts. And then a little while later, you'll get diarrhea. With that happening on the lion diet, for me, it weren't like that. I'd be walking along, I'd feel totally fine. And then out of nowhere, it'd be like, bang, it'd hit me. I'd be like, whoa, I've got to get to the toilet. And I would have seconds to react. Now, this one day I went out for a walk and I was at the furthest point away from the house on this circular walk I used to do, and it hit me then. And I didn't know what to do because I knew I had seconds to get back. And so I just tightened up with all of my might to try to stop it because I really did not want to be the guy who crapped his pants in the Peak District. And I understand that with age and the law of averages, every day that I live, I will get closer to being that guy. But I made a decision that that was not going to happen to me, not on that day. And so I rushed back as quickly as I could. And I got back to the cul-de-sac where I used to live and I saw my neighbours standing there. And they wanted to engage in a conversation with me and they called me over and I said, I'm sorry, I've got some very important business to take care of. And I rushed straight by them. Now they would have assumed I meant actual business because they know that I run a business, but I had more important business to take care of, making sure I didn't become that guy. And so I rushed straight by and by the skin of my teeth, I made it to the bathroom. And I'm proud to say that I did not crap my pants that day. Anyway, the reason why that kept happening was because I was mixing fat and water. So if you eat a lot of fat and then you drink water straight after, or you drink water and then you eat a lot of fat, it almost always causes diarrhea. And that's what most people get wrong. When you read online or you look at the videos online, people say it takes time for your body to get fat adapted or something like that they come out with. I never experienced that at all. Even now, if I was to go and eat 500 grams of 20% fat minced beef and then drink half a litre of water, I'm going to go and have issues with my stomach. I'm going to get diarrhea because fat and water do not mix. Here's the other big one. Sparkling water, soda water. These things cause it as well. If you've got digestive issues, and I never knew I had digestive issues till I started this diet, and then I learned that the problems I was experiencing for years were digestive problems. I just didn't realize that I had bloating and all that. If you have issues with your gut and you start drinking sparkling water, you start drinking soda water, which is like more fizzy than the sparkling water, these things also irritate your gut. I've not found anything when I've researched this, I've not found anyone talking about it, but it's true. You'll notice it now if you've got the same problem as me, of course. So stay away from sparkling water. I still drink it now. Like sometimes I'll still have sparkling. I've got a bottle of soda water in the cupboard right now, but I will only ever drink it on an empty stomach when I feel okay. Maybe I'll sit out there if the sun's out and I'll have it and then I'll be okay. But if I've eaten, there's no way I'm going near sparkling water. But I'm not even going near regular still water either. What I learned to do, for me, the sweet spot seems to be an hour. So if I eat, I will leave it an hour and then I'll drink water, even if I'm really, really thirsty. Like what I spoke about in that story with the soda water and the bone broth powder. If I'd have waited an hour, I'd have probably been okay. And so that's a rule that I stick by now. If I eat, then I don't drink for an hour. So if you're struggling right now with diarrhea and you're reading or you're hearing people say, you just gotta wait, you'll get fat adapted, you'll get through it. You might not. You might just need to change the way you're doing things. Just eat at a set time, drink at a set time, give it an hour between it, and hopefully that'll solve the problem for you.